So today we're going to dive into the subtle art of saying no in Chinese culture. You know, in a world where just saying a flat no can feel kind of harsh, there's this whole other language of polite refusal that doesn't even use the word. So how do you get fluent in it? Well, let's find out.
I mean, we've all been there, right? Someone asks you to do something you would absolutely 100% rather not do. Maybe it's a friend who never ever works out suddenly asking you to join a wrestling class or something even more specific. And you might hear something like this in response. You get this thoughtful, considerate, let me think about it. But what this often really means is something closer to, I would rather fight a goose. And this right here, this is the key to unlocking the whole subtle language of indirect refusal.
Okay, so to help you navigate all this, we've put together a little toolkit. Think of it as 5 classic polite rejections. These are basically your essential phrases for saying no while still being incredibly nice about the whole thing.
First up, our old friend, I'll think about it. Now, on the surface, it sounds like they're actually going to go consider it. But like the slide says, the subtext is often a very firm but very gentle no. Trust me, the thinking is already done and the answer is definitely not a yes.
Just imagine this scenario, okay? A coworker, full of cheer, invites you on a 10-hour bus ride to a potato farm for team building. Now, as a sane human being, you can just smile and say, I'll think about it. And believe me, any other sane human will know you are not coming. It's the perfect polite rejection, all wrapped up in a nice little silk bow.
All right, technique number 2 is the classic, I'm a bit busy. Now, this isn't just about being busy this afternoon. No. The subtext here is a much more permanent state of unavailability. It really means I'm busy now, and I'll probably be busy, forever.
Oof, this one can sting a little. You text your crush, you're full of hope, and they hit you back with, kind of busy lately. If you get this message, yeah, it might be time to prepare the tissues. It's a soft letdown, for sure, but it is a letdown.
Our third technique is a little more formal. That might be a bit difficult. Now, the key here, and this is crucial, is the delivery. You've got to say it slowly, really draw it out, because what you're actually communicating is, there is not a chance in hell this is happening.
Let's just picture this for a second. Your neighbor, the proud owner of 4 very vocal dogs and a karaoke machine, has the nerve to ask you to be quieter in the morning. This is the perfect moment to slowly, thoughtfully say, that might be a bit difficult. It's graceful, it's painless, and the message is crystal clear.
Okay, technique number 4 is the classic deferral. Let's do it next time. The most important thing to understand here is that there often is no next time. It's a fictional place, kind of like a polite placeholder for never.
And this just illustrates the concept brilliantly. Next time is like Narnia. It sounds wonderful, right? It exists in theory, but you are not getting a ticket. As soon as you hear it, you can both just nod, say, sure, next time, and walk away knowing it's absolutely never going to happen.
And finally, our 5th technique isn't even verbal. It's the ghost fade out. Now, this isn't about being rude. It's more of a polite escape from a situation that's just too anxious or awkward. So instead of a direct no, you just let the conversation fade into silence.
And here is the perfect scenario. An acquaintance you haven't seen since middle school messages you out of the blue. After maybe 2 lines of small talk, bam, they ask to borrow money. In a situation this awkward, sometimes the most polite thing you can do is just not reply.
So there you have it, our 5-step toolkit. The thoughtful delay, the forever busy excuse, the slow motion difficulty, the mythical next time, and of course, the silent fade out.
But look, this isn't just about a bunch of handy phrases. There's a much deeper cultural reason for all of this. It's really about prioritizing politeness and social harmony over just being blunt and direct.
In many East Asian cultures, and especially in China, saying no directly can feel aggressive or just plain awkward. It can feel like you're rejecting the person themselves, not just what they asked for. So, this entire system is basically designed to soften the blow and keep relationships running smoothly.
And I just love this metaphor. This whole approach is like wrapping a rejection in a dumpling skin. The filling might be a firm no, but the outside is soft and warm and really carefully prepared. It's just a perfect way to sum up the whole idea.
So what's the big takeaway from all this? It's that communication is so much more than just the literal words we use, Understanding the cultural subtext, that's everything.
And that brings us to our final thought. Think about your own language, your own culture. What are the polite rejections that you use every single day? The I'll see, the maybe, the let me check my calendar. Turns out every culture has its own version of the dumpling skin. What's yours?